Hey, it's Converse King back with another shoe review. And as you can probably tell, I'm not wearing a hat today because I'm looking quite Jesus-y, and I wanted everyone to notice. So, take it in, people, because it may not happen again. It probably will. The shoe I have for you today is the Nike Air 3 LE. Not a very imaginative name, but there's a reason for that. Once again, right here we have a shoe that Nike developed for Kevin Garnett, and as we've seen before with other sneaker reviews that I've done, he really didn't stick around with Nike too long, so they planned a bunch of these shoes for him that he ended up never wearing. This was originally going to be the Air Garnett 3, but they changed it to Air 3 LE, and it's pretty unimaginative for a name, uninspired, kind of boring, but the shoe itself is exciting. Details. You got like a sky blue mist color. I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call it for our purposes. You got air bubble in the heel for comfort. Leather right here in the forefoot for added support, I guess, and on the outside as well. These are basically just styling features. Um, Around the ankle area is some more leather for even more support. And we have really cool metallic swoosh here. And around the highest eyelet, which I don't have it laced up to, you have another little metal spike here, little metal spike here. Um, on the forefoot of the shoe, you have these strips that look silver. They are reflective. I believe they might be 3M or they might just be reflectors. On the back, they continued that a little bit, and it looks nice. Um, you have around the heel these wavy layers to give it a nice layered look, but even though it's actually one piece, it's supposed to look a little bit like carbon fiber. I don't know if you can see that, but it really doesn't. Um, the sole of the shoe is cool and is actually a big part of the reason I bought it. Right in this area, you have a design that looks a lot like an atom. And as we know, atoms make up everything in the universe, and um, there are billions of atoms in this shoe alone, so it's pretty interesting. Also on the bottom, uh, again, they tried to make this look like carbon fiber. Is it the real thing? It looks like maybe it is, but it probably isn't. Um, that's basically it as far as features, interesting points, and all that. Oh, I forgot. Instead of regular lace holes, it has speed lacing. I don't know why they call it speed lacing. It's actually more difficult to lace than regular eyelets. It takes longer, so speed lacing was not an appropriate name. I think maybe snail lacing would have been much more appropriate. On the tongue here, you have a leather strip to keep the tongue up even when you're not wearing the shoe, which um, they do it on other shoes occasionally, and it does its purpose pretty well, but it's not something you really need. Um, oh, and in case you forget what the shoe's for, I don't know if you can really read that well, but it says basketball. Obviously, it's a basketball shoe, and you wouldn't need that unless you were um, special. But a very comfortable shoe. The air in the heel does its job. It cushions very well. The shoe itself is very wide. I'm going to grab another shoe right now so you can see how wide it is. next to each other. Hopefully from your point of view, the Air 3 LE looks much wider. If not, I'm sorry, but you need to see an optometrist. But it's a very wide, comfortable shoe. I bought this probably, I want to say, I don't remember exactly. It was either last spring or this spring. I don't remember when the shoe came out. I don't keep track of everything I ever bought, but now these shoes are much cheaper. You can find them at the outlet. Originally, the shoe's pretty expensive, and that's a downside. I think it was 140, and now you can probably get it for like 80 or $70. So I didn't really know that, and I ended up paying full price, and I still think it was worth it because the shoe's so comfortable. And if you're into basketball shoes and you want shoes that are comfortable and not crappy retros like Jordans, you need to consider something like this because the design is very nice. It's interesting, and you won't see it on a lot of. And if it's important to you to wear something that's not on a lot of other people's feet, this is it. It doesn't just come in blue. I've seen it in green and I think white, but it doesn't look very good in white. So either the green or the blue, and it's the same kind of with the green. It's the same kind of color. Like it has lighter parts and darker parts, but it still looks very good. So if you like this shoe, you should be able to find it pretty easily because I don't think it was that popular, but this is something you need to really look at if you're into basketball shoes. That's about it. This is Converse King, and this shoe review's over, so comment, rate, subscribe, and there will be, I promise you, there will be more shoe reviews in the future. Peace.
I don't know where to start or when to stop. My luck's like a button, I can't stop pushing it. My head feels light, but I'm still in the dark. Seems like without tenderness, there's something missing.
Hey everybody, it's Converse King back with another shoe review. And as you can tell, I decided not to wear a hat today because I look quite beautiful and Jesus-y, and I wanted everybody to notice. So, take it all in. The shoe I have for you today is the Nike Air something, blah, blah.